think a button is best, and you get it once you beat the game.
Because it's different for if you do it for training or go from the bottom, and you would have to start the cooldown the second you load in because it's already moving. I mean, I guess.
I
Yeah,
think
but
so. Hear me out. Let me say this. So I was thinking in the pause menu, a button that you can press, and it's like reload moving platforms. That's all it would say. The button only appears once you have beaten the game once, so you don't just have it. No cooldown on the button. And the reason why I say no I like the idea of having a cooldown so you can't spam it, but at the same time, if there's a cooldown, you can get around the cooldown by Alt F4ing, which defeats the purpose of the button. So you might as well just not have a cooldown. No, because then I have to state rules. I have to state the rules of no Alt F4ing on speedrun.com. That's just more stuff to make it complicated. So instead, I just make the button. But you only get it once you beat the game, so you have to at least have beaten the game first. And then at that point, it's not really abusing the button because you'll have to have at least suffered through the moving platforms once. Which is kind of the same idea behind the reset run button, if that makes sense. And yeah, exactly. Like Wes said, there's no benefit to spamming it unless you misuse it the first time. But if you misuse it the first time, then you'll just Alt F4. If you did it on accident, you messed up. Say you did it at the beginning of space where everybody hits it, but then you miss a jump, and then you're just oh, I missed that jump. You're either going to restart your run or you're going to Alt F4 because you can't use the button. So it's might as well just give them the button. Whatever. And I think that's probably the most fair. That makes the most sense to me. Like a control something.
I think.
Yeah. You don't, but you want to make sure you don't accidentally hit it. It's going to reset the level when you do it. So it's not like you do it and the platforms are reset. It's going to be you do it, and then the level is going to fade black, come back, and then it's as if you Alt F4'd. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to reset the platforms. You basically have to reload the level, reload the game.
Won't that mess with how you track time, though?
No. That's kind of why I want to have it in the menus, so that I can track when you do it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a random fade to black. Or I rebuild to where the platforms aren't necessary.
Platforms are too fun to not be necessary, is what Wes said.
Yeah, I think the button is just the best option then. And that's easy to do. I could add that in 20 minutes or less.
Smell this bread.
Would you ever add a level like that original Celeste where they took all wave dashing and stuff and just make it require all the super hard text? Is what Wes asked.
I would do a challenge level like that.
See.